Hey guys, welcome back to Celebrity Tarot Reading. So, overnight I ended up seeing something on the neighborhood talk, and it was about Young Thug, Gunna, and YFN Lucci. Okay, so all three of these guys, for those that are not familiar, are popular rappers. One of them, who is YFN Lucci, has been in prison. He's been in jail. I don't know what it is that he's done, but he's been in there for a minute now. But I remember at one point, YFN was asking, I think it was, I don't know if he was asking to be transferred. If I'm incorrect about anything, comment down below the details. But if I'm not mistaken, YFN was asking to be either released from jail or to be transferred to another location because he was fearing for his life. He felt as if allegedly somebody was out to get him, or people were attacking him at the location that I believe that he's still at. And YFN was born February 16, 1991, so that makes him an Aquarius. From what I've seen, his chart online says that he's an Aquarius sun, Pisces moon, and he also has Pisces Venus. I'll go into the rest of his chart as we do the reading, but the reason why Young Thug and Gunna tie into this whole situation is because of the fact that, breaking news, basically Young Thug and Gunna were named in a 56-count indictment citing gang activity and conspiracy to take out YFN Lucci. I know, right? This is... whew. So this is not the first time that it's been alleged that Young Thug has conspired to hurt someone, because in the past, if I'm not mistaken, this same sort of scenario had to do with him and Lil Wayne, if I'm not mistaken. But basically, Young Thug is one of the people, you know, on my channel, if you've been watching, you're familiar. There are certain celebrities that I get called on to do readings on because it's something about their energy that just isn't right. I don't know what it is. I don't know what is going on, but he is one of them. And I wished I could have done the reading sooner, but I've had so many readings, so I'm not going to even beat myself up about that. But long story short, Young Thug is one of those people who was on my list of people that I wanted to do a individual read on to figure out why does it feel like there's so much negative energy around him. But Young Thug is a Leo. He is a Leo sun, a Scorpio moon, and he's a Venus in Virgo. And again, I'll go into his chart later as well. Now let's get to Gunna. Gunna, who is named in this 56 count indictment, is also believed, I guess, in some way to be a part of this whole situation. Gunna was born June 14, 1993, so this will make him a Gemini. He's a Gemini sun, Aries moon, and his Venus is in Taurus. So this is somebody that's definitely loyal, like loyal to their friends. That type of energy is what I get from him. Also with that Aries moon, I get someone that can be blunt, but they can also be a bit of a hothead, you know, allegedly. But basically, let's go back. Okay, let's go back. Let's go way back in time. Okay, so there was a beef that started. And this is the silliest thing in the world. I really hope this is not the reason these two have some type of alleged beef. Because back in 2017, Young Thug had told the world that he is the new... he told the world that he is the new Tupac, right? Let me tell you, he can tell people whatever the hell he wants to tell them. That's his business. If he feels he's the new Tupac, then let him feel this way. Well, apparently YFN was like, no, bruh, you are not, you are not the new Tupac. In fact, he also made some comments allegedly about, I guess, Young Thug wearing shades or something all the time. I don't know what that was in reference to. But I think one of the biggest things, one of the biggest reasons why the two of them may have this like beef that's kind of escalated is because of the fact that YFN also allegedly claimed that he slept with Young Thug's longtime girlfriend, Jerica Carlay, But she ended up denying it. She denied that there was any intimate relationship between him and her. So basically, kind of like the big disrespect to a guy is for another rapper to say, well, I bagged your girlfriend. Oh, this reminds me so much of Tupac and Notorious Big's beef. Do you guys remember when Tupac made the song and he was talking about the fact that he screwed Biggie's wife, Faith Hill? And all this big beef, and where did that end up for the two of them? Unfortunately, in the grave. So now, like I said, you have here where it's alleged that they've conspired to try to have people from, if I'm not mistaken, YSL's team. YSL members, they've alleged that they said a Young Thug is accused of giving YSL members the okay to take out YFN while he's in prison, which is, I really hope that this is not true. It's absolutely sad, although I don't put anything past anybody because we don't know what people are capable of. But I just want to do a reading and see what's the energy around these guys. This is just really sad. But I really do hope this didn't start over a beef because somebody said that they feel like they were the next Tupac and the other person was like, no, you're not. People, we got to do better. This is just, I really hope that's not the case, okay? Anyways, my goodness. Jesus. Dear God, I ask that you give me the most clear and precise messages that need to come through at this time, please, for YFN Lucci, Young Thug, and Gunna. So we got an Aquarius, a Gemini, and a Leo, and some alleged drama that has led to what it looks to now is one person already in prison for something, and then you got two people that may end up going to prison as well. So wow, talk about a waste of talent and gifts. Okay, so let's take a look and see what we have. Dear God, give me the most important messages that need to come through at this time, please, for these artists. Young Thug, YFN Lucci, and Gunna. Give me the most important messages surrounding the situation involving Young Thug, YFN Lucci, and Gunna, please. Wasn't Gunna just running around with this huge song talking about pushing P? Bottom of the deck, you have self-worth, okay? So self-worth, when this card comes out, is, I want to see why is this coming out in reference to this situation? But, you know, your self-worth it could be like how you feel about yourself. Here's the biggest thing about self-worth. If you feel a certain way about yourself, nothing or no one can make you feel a certain way, okay? Because this is self-esteem. So this kind of brings me back to the whole point of Young Thug saying, I feel like I'm the next Tupac, you know, I'm the second coming, or whatever the case may be. And if you feel that way, no hate or comments, even if it's not hate coming from somebody else, should shake how you feel about you, right? You should be able to be strong enough, here's the strength card, to be able to stand in what you feel like is your truth, even if somebody is playing with your name, okay? We have the playful card here. So the first card that you have here is the summon card. And when this comes out, this is a person that is connected or needing to connect with spirit and own their inner magic, okay? You also have the vision card here, okay? This is being able to understand that anything in your life that has been lost, it will be replaced. And then you also have the success card, okay? Meaning that I don't think I want to start it off that way. I don't feel like I want to start with these cards. This may be something that I'll finish with at the end, but I'm not feeling it. So if I'm not feeling it, I don't want to pull it. Let's go ahead and just start with the tarot cards, okay? Dear God, I ask that you give me the most clear and precise messages that need to come through at this time, please, for Young Thug, YFN Lucci, and Gunna. Give me the most important messages, please, surrounding YFN Lucci, Gunna, and Young Thug, please. What's the overall of this situation, please? What is the overall of this situation? Overall of this situation is the Two of Pentacles in the reverse, okay? This is about somebody feeling like they're overwhelmed. Could be where somebody is feeling disorganized or having a loss of balance. Ooh, yeah. So this situation could be taking a toll on somebody. So this is going to be Young Thug here. This is going to be YFN. And this is going to be Gunna. Ooh. Ooh, okay. I see what we got going on. All right, and the bottom of the deck is the Knight of Swords, okay? So this is about the energy of a person basically rushing into, like, the unknown, somebody kind of like doing something basically without thinking, because keep in mind, Knights are still just like a step up from a page, meaning that they still have some growing to do, meaning that this is somebody that still kind of pops off when it comes to a conversation, as opposed to handling it in a more mature way, like you would see a King of Swords, okay? So somebody definitely rushed in to a situation and they took action, basically, and they did something impulsively by defending some type of beliefs that they had. So allegedly, it could be here where Young Thug may have felt like he was defending himself. I'm defending my honor. I'm defending my respect. I'm defending my girl, allegedly, is what I got here. So let's take a look at Young Thug first. He has the Ace of Cups in the upright. He had the Nine of Swords in the reverse, the Wheel of Fortune in the upright, Six of Wands in the upright, and the Eight of Swords in the upright, okay? Ace of Cups is all about new feelings, spirituality, and intuition. Shut the freaking door. Let me tell you something. Initially, I pulled these cards and I didn't feel like it was connecting with this reading, but now it seems to be making sense. Let me tell you something. Young Thug may have allegedly ignored his intuition, because you have the Summon card here. This is a connection with spirit. So there could have possibly been a moment where he was needing to think before acting, okay? There could have been a moment where he needed to think about a situation, allegedly, before acting, okay? Because you have here, it's funny that the Ace of Cups is coming up, and then you also have here self-worth. And like I mentioned before, it's about what you feel about yourself, and what you don't feel about yourself can determine how you could react in a situation. See, because the Ace of Cups is not just about the love of others, it's about the love of yourself. Because see, when you love yourself enough, nothing that nobody can say can shake you, basically. So there could be some issues with, allegedly, with Young Thug's self-esteem. He could have been called on to kind of let a situation go, to have strength, to ignore, to understand. Because see, this is the Leo energy here. Keep in mind, Young Thug is a Leo. Now, it's funny how earlier with this playful card, I thought about there being somebody playing with your name, but that playful card can also be somebody that is immature. You know, somebody that could be handling a situation in a very immature way due to how they may feel about themselves. Okay, so this whole situation, if all of this comes and turns out to be true, could have been avoided had somebody just said, it's not a big deal, or ignored it and let a situation go. Okay, so while that situation just came back around full circle. See, because you also have here the Nine of Swords in the reverse. This is all about being in despair. Could also be about hope, and it could be reaching out for help. Okay, see, because now there's a situation here where you're the talk of the town. But see, the Six of Wands is good news, because if I'm not mistaken, didn't Young Thug just recently have an album release? So if I'm not mistaken, he just recently had an album come out, or there was talks of an album coming out. So in the midst of you celebrating this new cycle in your life, you're now in despair because you don't know whether or not you're going to end up behind bars, okay? Because like I said, he's innocent until proven guilty, although I believe the rules have changed. You're now guilty until proven innocent, but still, you guys get the point. But on top of that, not only do you have the Nine of Swords in the reverse on his side, you also have the Eight of Swords. And guess what this has to do with? A person being imprisoned. But keep in mind, swords are about the mind. So it's all about what you tell yourself or what you allow other people to say to be able to trigger you. And I do believe allegedly that for Young Thug, he has a hard time with letting go of other people's perception of who they think he is. Because it's a saying here about letting situations fly. If it don't apply, let it fly. You feel like you Tupac or you feel like you've been disrespected, then just let it fly. Because at the end of the day, that person doesn't know you. But keep in mind, imprisonment can also mean literally that, a person being imprisoned, okay? Because you have entrapment, so, and also self-victimization. So this is somebody that allegedly plays the victim in a situation because of how they feel allegedly about themselves. But see, this is how you can get yourself caught up in a situation, because you're looking for respect, but you're looking for respect in the wrong way. Respect is earned, okay? So with this Wheel of Fortune card, this is all about fate, karma. Ooh. Baby, I can't wait to pull some intuitives on this reading. This is all about fate, karma, also about destiny, fortune, and cycles. I don't for 1 second, just like I mentioned when I did the reading on Kevin Samuels, that for 1 second, Young Thug hasn't been getting messages about doing things differently in his life. Because these cards in this other deck didn't come up for no reason. He's gotten these messages. Look at the bottom of the deck. This is communication, the High Priestess of Air. He's received allegedly some type of spiritual communication or communication from maybe an elder, somebody that he respects. Maybe you need to slow down, or you need to watch it, not be a hothead, whatever the case may be. Okay, because keep in mind, he is a Leo sun with a Scorpio moon. Then he has a lot of Virgo. I believe his Virgo is Mercury, Venus, and Mars. North Node in Capricorn, devil energy, world energy. On top of that, a Pluto in Scorpio, somebody that has to dig deep into a situation, somebody that has a hard time letting go of a situation, going back to that moon in Scorpio. This is somebody when they feel emotionally disrespected. For him, allegedly, he handles it in a very calculating way. Because keep in mind, he has a lot of Virgo in his chart. He handles disrespect in a very calculated, private, hidden sort of way. That's the type of person you don't even know that this person has beef with you on down the line. You be like, damn, I thought we squashed that. Keep in mind now, remember he was really, really close with this other rapper. Hold on 1 second. I can't remember. I gotta remember his name. Hold on. That's that boy. Remember, he was super close. They had a good working relationship in the past. What's this guy's name? I'm gonna have to do like maybe a part 1, part 2, part 3 when it comes to this reading. So definitely, because I already see that I'm about 19 minutes into this reading. But long story short, Young Thug used to be good friends with Rich Homie Quan. You notice that you don't hear nothing about him and Rich Homie Quan anymore? Rich Homie Quan has come out allegedly and said that he's tried to squash the beef and be friends with him. Young Thug don't fool with him. Keep in mind, there's a lot of Scorpio, there's a lot of Virgo there. And I feel like for him, when you cut him in some way, it goes deep. And he just don't fool with you anymore. And then on top of that, he's already a stubborn sun sign. On top of that, a stubborn moon. Oh, when he's done, he's done. He don't fool with you. You on the other list now. You're on the other list with him. And this is what I feel has happened here. He's somebody that really takes disrespect to like a whole other level, allegedly. And for him, it's just like, nope. If we're good, we're good. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at YFN, okay? Again, YFN Lucci is an Aquarius. He's the one that is currently in jail on unrelated charges. So you have in his You have Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. You have the Four of Wands in the upright, Four of Cups in the upright, Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, Five of Pentacles in the reverse, okay? Queen of Pentacles in the reverse is all about a person being very self-centered, somebody that could be jealous, somebody that could be smothering, okay? So that could have been a tinge of jealousy, allegedly, here that YFN may have had for Young Thug, okay? Which is why he felt so confident in speaking out, you know, back in 2017 about him, you know? I don't know why I'm getting so many interruptions today. But, yeah, so that could have been allegedly a little tinge of jealousy that could have come from YFN when it came to Young Thug. All right, you also have here the Four of Wands, okay? So this is all about community, home, and celebration. You know, because everybody wants to be at the top. Everybody wants to be the talked about person. Everybody wants to be the best rapper, XYZ. But for some reason, for some people, they can't allow for somebody else to shine in whatever way that they shine. So I do believe there was a little jealousy initially that may have taken place in this situation, all right? Because you also have the Four of Cups. This is all about contemplation and disconnection. So yeah, I do feel that this is where things kind of went left for these two artists. And then you have here at the bottom, Five of Pentacles in the reverse and the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, okay? So this is all about somebody being obsessed with their work, living beyond their means. Also with that Five of Pentacles in the reverse, this is recovery, charity, and improvement. So I do believe that in some way he may have, I'm just getting the energy of him being somebody that could be jealous of Young Thug's success, because I don't know much about YFN. I don't know any of his music, but he seems like somebody where you heard more about him from who he associated himself with. Like, for instance, he dated Lil Wayne's daughter at one point. So I found out about him through her. You know what I mean? So he's not somebody where look, if he was popular at one point, let me know, because I have no idea about, you know, these younger rappers. But yeah, something there just screams somebody being just kind of jealous or wanting to rain on somebody. Shut the freaking door. It's about somebody possibly being jealous and want to rain on the other person's parade. You see that party going on over there with that Four of Wands? And you got that Queen of Pentacles over there in the reverse, sitting down, hating with those arms missing. Yeah, could have been a little bit of hate, even if he didn't want to admit it. But I noticed that with a lot of celebrities, you always hear them mention that, like, the label kind of pushed them to kind of go towards somebody and kind of start a little beef. Sometimes the beefs are fake, you know. I'm just saying, we don't know how this really came about. But let's go ahead and take a look at Gunna's side, okay? Okay, so Gunna is a Gemini. Before I even really dive into that, what's so funny, the reason I started laughing, because Gunna, I feel, is that type of friend where you're like, I need to go somewhere and I need to crack some eggs on somebody's car because they disrespected me. And it's like, okay, well, let me go pick up this carton of eggs from Publix and then I'm there, okay? Boom. I don't know why I just got that. In this situation, let me just say, the situation is not funny at all, because at the end of the day, nobody needs to lose their life, especially over any type of beef. I don't care what it is. It shouldn't happen. But I just keep seeing him like, okay, you want to get some eggs? Let's get these eggs and crack this car. I'm back. Okay, so one thing, let me go back for 1 second, guys. If you guys are, enjoying this video so far, give me a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button if you haven't. Over here, we get down deep into these readings, okay? So back to the whole scenario involving YFN and why I feel there's some jealousy there as well, besides from what's coming up in the cards. Also, when you take a look at his astrological chart, he has a Pisces moon, and he also has a Venus in Pisces with that Scorpio Pluto. And you know, moon card can be about the unconscious. It could be about illusions. It could be about intuition, or it could also be about somebody that has like a hidden agenda, somebody that could be secretly, you don't know what this person is really feeling. So it may have been, like I mentioned before, a possible agenda behind having felt the need to be openly public about the disrespect of somebody saying, about saying that you may have had an encounter with Young Thug's girlfriend, baby mama. I'm not sure who she was to him. But as we take a look at Gunna's side, and I don't know why I keep laughing every time I get to Gunna, but with Gunna's chart, he is a Gemini sun, Aries moon. Like I said, Aries being in your moon, this could be somebody that is like very passionate, very career driven, but he can also be a hothead, but can easily kind of like forgive a situation. And then I take a look at the Leo Mars and the Taurus Venus. Even though he has a Gemini sun, he is somebody that is very grounded in certain areas of his life. One thing he doesn't play about is a bag, okay? He's going to make sure he gets to the bag if he don't get to anything else. But with that Taurus Venus and that Leo Mars, he too is like Young Thug. He's very stubborn. There's a very stubborn energy there, that and there's a ride or die type of energy with him. Like he's gonna hold down those that he loves and he cares about. But I still feel him as being that person that's like, if you in, I'm in. Allegedly. Okay. So on his side is the Justice card. This is all about the truth, okay? And when this Justice card comes out in a reading, it's about fairness, it's about cause and effect, okay? Oh, and an 8 of Cups right next to it, and it's all about walking away, disillusionment, or leaving something behind. 7 of Pentacles here. See, I told you this is somebody that's very hardworking. This is somebody that is very diligent. He's going to do what needs to be done. He does not play when it comes to his career. But one of the things I've noticed is that he's a Gemini, but he's also coming up in his reading as well. But the thing is he's coming up in the reverse, okay? As, you know, the Magician in Tarot. And what I find so strange about this, let me tell you about this. This is somebody, allegedly, that tends to be a trickster, somebody that's very cunning, deceptive, somebody that think they're slick, okay? Because here in the upright, this is somebody that basically has the willpower not to do things that they know are not right. But when you in the reverse, well, maybe we can see what we can get around to get what we got to get, if you know what I'm saying, okay? Allegedly. 7 of Swords here in the reverse. This is all about somebody coming clean, rethinking a situation or an approach or deception. So let me tell you, there's a lot of deception around Gunna. You can put it how you want to put it, but there's a lot of deception. 7 of Swords in the reverse next to the Magician card. But then you also have coming clean. So if they're... I'm going to just be quiet. Y'all put together 2 and 2 together when you got coming clean. And what you think somebody will do when they being faced with 56 counts and you got coming clean over here, okay? Because at the end of the day, I got a career that I need to save. Allegedly. Boom. I'm just saying, this whole situation was not organized. If this was what took place, it was done sloppy. And that is why this became breaking news last night, because it was not organized. Somebody didn't organize. If they were organizing a hit, they used the wrong people or they calculated it the wrong way. I'm just saying, okay? Let's take a look at some intuitives. Whew. Y'all, I'm being real careful with these words because, I don't know. Y'all, these some heavy hitters out here in these streets. All right, dear God, I ask that you're giving the most clear and precise messages that need to come through at this time, please, for Young Thug, YFN Lucci, and Gunna. Okay. Someone has a tan complexion. You have prosperity. What did I tell y'all? What did I tell y'all? I told y'all there are certain artists that I get called to do readings on because something spiritually they're not listening to. I'm not even finna go into this spiel. I'm just saying. Look at that. Hurts like hell. Why? Because you didn't take the advice that you were given. I don't care what nobody say. Allegedly, Young Thug knew, hey, you need to stop going down this route because it's only going to lead you to prison or early grave. Read the fine print. Connections. Connections. Keep in mind now, there is alleged that there are some YSL connections that were told to take out, allegedly, YFN, okay? Scorpio. Okay, you got Scorpio energy here. You have conservative. Close the door. Yeah, I'm going to be in there in a minute. Close the door. You have here abstinence, okay? Abstinence is about sustaining, okay? Sustaining from sex or sustaining from doing like certain things, okay? Again, look at this. How much have they invested in you? You also have someone has the initial R. Are you hungry? This is my Taurus card, okay? But it could also indicate somebody likes to cook, somebody likes to go out to eat, etc. You have break the ice. I'm telling you, somebody gonna end up talking. Coming clean. Trauma bonded. Okay, so there could have been a connection, a friendship that could have connected between somebody here in this situation. Could be Gunna and Young Thug could have trauma bonded over things that may have happened in their life, allegedly. Look, oh, yeah. I am so ashamed. Let's go back. Like I said, all of this is alleged. They may get off on these charges and may not have done anything. But take a look at that mugshot of Young Thug. The look on his face is, damn. I should have listened to my higher self. Allegedly. August, Leo energy, okay? Leo energy, Virgo energy. Something significant could come out about this situation in the month of in the month of August, or something significant happened last August or at some point with them. Somebody has blonde hair. I noticed that we got tan complexion and we have blonde hair. So somebody else is connected to this situation in some way, okay? You also have you'll be back. Someone has the initial O. Oh, I said connections. There's a lot of, this is bigger than it may look. If this situation, this 56 count situation that's going down, it may be bigger than we think it is, more organized than we think it is, allegedly. You have here 777, luck is on your side. Luck is on somebody's side. I do know that justice card is about the truth, but it's also about cause and effect. But I don't know. It's something about Gunna. I don't know if Gunna's going to be coming out of this situation clearly, or he's going to speak clearly about his role in the situation, okay? Third party, okay? See, I told you there's some connections here. Emotional sex, okay? So the first thing that came to mind is because I do know that it was a mention of Jessica Carlay. It's something about like Young Thug doesn't play about the person that he's with. Like the disrespect will not happen. So I don't know. It's something about that may have triggered him. Like you did the ultimate disrespect allegedly, or anything else in regards. Because see, right now, that is all I know about what initially may have started the beef. I didn't want to look further because I don't want all that stuff clouded my reading. But somebody in this situation has curly hair, okay? And then you have here a new beginning, okay? So there may be a new beginning for somebody in this situation. I want to go ahead and pull some more messages. Whew. I'm just going to keep these up here. All right, give me the most important messages that need to come through at this time, please, for Young Thug. Give me the most important messages that need to come through at this time, please, for Young Thug. Give me the most important messages that need to come through at this time, please, for YFN Lucci. Most important messages that need to come through at this time, please, for YFN Lucci. Most important messages. Yeah. Most important messages for Gunna. Most important messages for Gunna, please. Most important messages for Gunna. Aha. And in the bottom of the deck, temptation may lead you astray. The temptation to want to do something, allegedly. So when it comes to Young Thug, he has the Winds of Change, the Maiden, and the King. You have a new relationship blossoms, authority and diplomacy. This is the King card here. And then you have your surroundings will undergo a transition. Y'all, I told you. There's about to be some changes due to alleged impulse. Because keep in mind, he's coming up as king status. Same type of energy that I've gotten in the reading that I've done for NBA Youngboy. Same energy that I've gotten for the baby. You know, the type of people that were blessed with certain gifts, but still wanting to allegedly live a life that is not of higher standing, you know, for where they should be. Because like I said, he's coming in as the King of Pentacles. Authority and diplomacy. This is somebody that has the ability to lead, but at the end of the day, what are you leading people to? Okay? Just like I mentioned with Kevin Samuels, where you have this ability to lead, to be a leader, to be authoritative, to be diplomatic, but where are you leading people to? Your surroundings will undergo a transition. Keep in mind, we had the imprisonment card here. So what changes are going to be taking place? Now, I will say this. I don't know. They have a damn good lawyer, because he does have the Six of Wands over here, and the Six of Wands in the upright is good news, okay? And that Wheel of Fortune is about fate, you know, about things changing, cycles closing out. So this is literally one of those situations where it's just up in the air, okay? Let's take a look at YFN. Ooh, I told y'all, I still feel a strong energy of him having been jealous of Young Thug at one point. A little envious, you know, may not have been to the point of hate, but I definitely feel a little bit of haterade. But it says, let your intentions be known. Because see, let me tell you something. Keep in mind, he came up as the Moon in Pisces and the Venus in Pisces. There are some things that he is hiding. He needs to be true. All right, his true feelings are being masked. There are some things, I don't know, that may end up coming out in regards to YFN that he's hiding. Look at that face. Somebody is not, he's not showing his true self. But you have here, you are destined to succeed. So wait a minute. He does, that new beginning did come out. I'm just saying. Now let's take a look here at Gunna. You have passion and romance awaits. Let me tell you something. That may have been somebody he's met. There's somebody that's on his mind and he's like, damn, man. I done met somebody, or it could also be sexual energy. And I did notice that sexual energy did come out in this reading at some, yeah, it could be somebody he recently met, because I do see like tan complexion. I see curly hair. I see blonde hair. There was also some sexual energy. And he may have said, I be damn. I was just getting ready to get with old girl or whatever the case may be. And now I'm in here about to fight for my damn freedom. Whew, talk about life coming at you fast. Look at that. There's that Knight of Swords again. And this one here is all about triumph over adversity. So like I said, he may be coming clean allegedly about something, or it may be discovered that he may have less to do with a situation than it's being alleged. Okay. You will receive news from afar. So something's going to come out in a situation. You also have strength and wisdom. Yeah, he's going to have to need the strength and wisdom at this time, maybe to speak up about a certain situation, or just to have strength around what's going on overall. But this is crazy. Comment down below what you all think about this situation and what you think the outcome will be. All I know is I want to know what's going to come out and what's being hidden when it comes to YFN. Whew. If you guys enjoyed this reading, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Again, I'm the Sag Moon Diva. Guys, thank you so much for watching. And I will see you all in my next Celebrity Tarot reading. Bye, guys.